So you feel that your relationship with this person is valid because his wife don't treat him right, or her husband don't treat her right, so you have a right to be there. You don't know how he's treating her. You don't know how she's treating him. So that's where I come in as the other woman. I'm going to tell you right now that regardless of whatever that man's wife is doing, regardless of what it is, the word is that that is his wife. And it don't matter what it is that she's doing, ladies. There's one thing that you know for sure that you are seeing live and in living color before your face. What you're seeing is that this man will go into the arms of another woman when he is not satisfied in his relationship. Don't think that you are the exception and you're the difference, because if you're given an opportunity to become his wife or his significant other, you better not give him any type of trouble or heartache, because he's going to do the same thing to you, and he's going to do it faster, justifying himself by saying, well, you cheated with him. Listen, I understand a lot of the things that you may think in your mind about this relationship, but you being the other woman is not helping it any. The illusion that is being given that you guys love each other, no, you probably don't love each other. What it is, he does not belong to you. That woman does not belong to you. There's a feeling that you have that you both have what the spouse or spouses are lacking, that you're getting from one another. But that is only an illusion from the enemy, so you will be with that person. It's an illusion from the enemy so that you can continue to pull away from your spouse. Your spouse will never get to the place that they could be or should be as long as you're in the arms of another man or another woman, because you are immediately shut off. You are immediately joining yourself to another man or another woman, and that person's spirit becomes, you form a bond. So you are not going to receive from your husband or your wife. If anything, it's going to be even more annoying to you, everything that they're doing. They're not going to change. They're not going to get better, okay? Because of the fact that there is in fact a third person, and it's possible that they may have someone too. But what the enemy does is, in order for you to continue in that illicit relationship, is to put in each one of you, the both of you, the need of the other person. And so it makes it seem like you're the perfect fit. You like the same things. You laugh at the same things. You just gel. Everything is right. But I want you to know that it is an illusion. How can I say it's an illusion? It is an illusion because it is founded in indiscretion. And anything that's founded and birthed from indiscretion, 9 times out of 10, it is a lie. It is a lie. When you start living with that person, you start paying bills, and you start being in the same household with that individual, then things change. You see, what happened is that man or the woman, that husband and that wife, they had the great times, and then they got married. But life came. Things happened. They living together. All the rose-colored glasses are off. The honeymoon phase is over. They got bills. Stuff is going on. The children, maybe not children, but finances, things like that. Personality differences. Who likes the TV on at night versus who doesn't. Just a bunch of different things can cause things to happen. Oh, you used to be in shape. Now you're not in shape. I thought that was your hair. It's not. You know, I'm being funny, but there are a lot of different things. So you now seem like you are better. And the reason why it is because that person does not live with you. And even if they've been with you before, they don't have you now. So now you seem like better. You're more desirable than what they have. All that has happened is the enemy puts something in you and puts something in that other person, so that so that the both of you are looking at each other and saying, you have what I need. But it's only a way for you to really go ahead, to go ahead and divorce your spouses, break up your relationship, break up your home, get together all in the name of love, for the enemy to show you that, oh no, it wasn't that. As long as you're around, that man can never be who he potentially could be to that woman. As long as you're around, that woman could never be potentially who she could be or that woman is never going to allow her husband to be potentially who he could be for her, and vice versa, because they're going to feel like, why should I do that when I already have you? Right? We are living in a society that every movie and everything, it glamorizes affairs, it glamorizes divorcing and going with someone else, it glamorizing having, someone on the side, it glamorizes and make it seem so easy. Yeah, we could just, divorce and move on, and that's it, we can just be finished, we'll just move on to someone else. But the truth of the matter is, spiritually, something else is happening. Some of you may say there may be some testimonials. Yeah, we had an affair, we broke up with our significant others, and we lived happily ever after. Okay. You are a part of what I always talk about, the branding strategy. There's going to be that one or two that can say we did it and worked out, because the enemy is going to allow it to go that way. There's going to be a couple reasons. By the grace of God, I guess. And then another one is going to be like, that has to happen so that there can be a testimonial. Testimonials is what convince people to continue to do what they're doing, or to feel justified, right? Now, I cannot talk about people where maybe that happened and y'all got saved and God changed things around. I suppose it happened. I've never met anyone of that nature. I don't know anyone like that. So someone may be able to say, well, that happened with us. But I will dare say, even in that case, that you are the exception. You are not the rule. There's all kinds of reasons why the enemy will make you feel like you are right to be with that man or to be with that woman. But the bottom line is, you have to look at something about that person already, that when things don't go good, they're going to jump in the arms of someone else. They're in your bed. You are getting a rare opportunity that probably that husband or wife does not even get to see. They're getting to see who you are, what you do. When they are committed, you get to see what they do when they are committed to someone, when they're in a committed relationship, and when things are not going well. You are getting to see stuff up front and personal. And the thing about that is, when you have been the other woman, when you're the side piece, don't think that person's going to have a higher esteem for you. A lot of times, that's why a lot of these men, they don't leave their wives. They don't leave their marriages. Maybe women do it. But a lot of times the men don't do that, because sometimes even in their head, as much as that man will come to you and tell you everything, he don't want to mess up his house. And then they get self-righteous to some degree, because they still look at you and be like, well, you were kind of willing to cheat with me. And so they don't want to marry you now, because they're looking at you like, well, they seen a side of you as well to say, well, she's willing to sleep with me and I'm married, so how can I make her my wife? You understand? Men that do that stuff with you, they will do it with you, but in the head, they can compartmentalize, and they keep somewhat of, I say, self-righteous, because no matter what they're doing with you, no matter what it is, they will enjoy it, but they have something in their minds to go, nah, okay? And women, I guess women can have affairs and keep it moving, but a lot of times that's something that they have just over time able to build up and do. They learn how to do it. But the bottom line that I'm trying to say here, guys, is that, listen, everything that you're thinking that you have with that man and that you have with that woman and why you're different, it is all an illusion from the devil. It is all an illusion from the enemy, because all it is that anything that is birthed in deception, infidelity, anything like that is not going to birth anything that is truth. It's not going to birth anything that is honest and it's pure. You want each other, and you're sneaking to get one another. It's exciting right now. You seem to have a lot in common, and that's the enemy setting that up so that you keep seeing one another and that you break each other's homes up, or break up one person's home if one of y'all is married. All right? and then sets you up so that you can start your relationship off of the hurt of other people, and then the enemy brings another person who now becomes the other woman, who now becomes the other man, and the cycle continues. So listen, I know you may think you love that person. I know you may think that it's whatever, and you may tell me it's none of my business. Okay, that's fine. But run to Jesus. Get yourself out of that toxic relationship. Let him open up your eyes so that he can put you in a better place. Not only that, you definitely do not want to die in a sin of committing adultery or committing fornication. The time is short, and we're in the days right now where the enemy will allow you to get together and allow you all to destroy each other. How can you destroy one another? One of y'all go sleep with somebody else that got AIDS. One of y'all go do something and someone gets really upset. Someone gets really angry. It can be fatal. It can be really bad. The woman can decide that she wants to have a baby, and now she's at your door, knocking your door down, stirring up your household. All these things can happen. The man could get jealous and decide he's going to just snap off and take you out, or take your husband out, or something. It's just really ugly. When it comes to love triangles and things like that, it can be extremely, extremely dangerous. So guys, don't play with it. Step out of it. Ask the Lord to forgive you. It may be hard. It may seem like you can't do it, but just realize that's nothing more than a soul tie. It's just a soul tie. You're used to being with that person, and it's going to seem like, oh, you just can't do without them. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. For the sake of your soul, for the sake of your soul, for the sake of your eternity, let go of that person. Go make it right with God. Because one way or the other, the enemy is going to expose you. And if he don't expose you, he will dispose of you. All right, guys, don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe to my channel. I have many other videos that's pertaining to this. I have a video called The Other Woman. I have a video that's called Affairs Are Coming to an End. I have a variety of a different type of videos here, but it's all to not downgrade anybody or to bash anybody, but to get us all in line. Listen, forgiveness is something that God can give to you while you still have breath and while you're here. Make it right and see how God can change your life and to give you your own spouse, and can make things right in your household if you just let go. Stop trying to fix it. Stop trying to do things your way and do it God's way. All right, guys, again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel, and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Bye.